Hi guys, today we are swatching the Twisted Tea Party from Ensley Rain. Hi, my name's Jenna. I'm an eyeshadow addict. If you guys love eyeshadow, then be sure to subscribe before you leave. I have a lot to say about this palette today, so let's get started. First, I want to tell you how I even was able to be so lucky to get this palette. So last week, before Ensley Rain launched their new Groovy Garden collection, my friend Becca Jo, her channel here on YouTube is the Makeup Tax Lady. I'm going to link it below for you. She actually did a video swatching the Flower Moon palette. So beautiful. But in the end, she asked what palettes people were interested in. And I was telling her that I was interested in the Twisted Tea Party. But through reading comments on Instagram, I found that at first they were not even going to restock the palette, which broke my heart. And then later on, I don't remember if they had put up a post or how I found out, but due to so many people being interested in the palette, they are going to be restocking it, but I don't believe it will be till April. And I was telling her this, and I told her that we're actually getting ready to move, and by then I know I'm not going to be having a lot of extra money to pick it up, and that was a bit sad, but you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes life just works that way. And so later that evening, I went onto Instagram, and she had messaged me, and she had a link to Ensley Rain, and the palette, she said that you could add it to cart, but she wasn't really sure if it was a pre-order. So I went to go check it out. First of all, I was screaming when I saw the message. I was so excited. I went to go check it out, and it let me add to cart, and I was just like, I told her, I'm not even gonna chance it, because I was going to order the Groovy Garden palette the next morning. I said, I'm not even gonna chance it. I'm gonna try and place my order right now. So I placed it, and it seemed to go through. It didn't say, I went to go check my email, and it didn't say whether it was a pre-order or what was going on exactly. And then the next morning she messaged me and told me it was sold out. This was before the Groovy Garden went on sale. And I was just so shocked. So I went to go check my email to see if they sent me, you know, an email saying there was a mistake or what was going on. And they had shipped my order, and I was like so shocked. I don't know if maybe they just found a few in the warehouse or what was going on. To say that this was a divine intervention is an understatement for me. I know it might sound a bit excessive, a bit dramatic, because it's just makeup, but I've actually had things, and my husband, we've had things like this happen to us where you just know, like somebody is just like helping you out a little bit. I feel like this was, and for Becca Jo to go out of her way to notify me, I think, just to let me know, I don't know, it's just like God let me know that, you know, when you meet people and they do something that is just so kind, you know that the person is just good right to their soul. I think that was the best thing I received last week, was knowing that there are so many good people out there, and she just made my whole day. I'm eternally grateful for her, and I hope one day I'm going to be able to return the favor. So that is how I got this palette. Thank you, Becca Jo. Love you so much. Go check her channel out. I'm going to link the video also to her swatching the Flower Moon palette. So pretty. Go check it out. Now, to the palette. This is the fourth Ensley Rain palette I have purchased. I have Pastel Dreams, which I have a video on this. These shimmers are nothing like their new formula, but the mattes are really great. I like this. I'm so happy I have it in my collection. The other two are Cold Moon and Harvest Moon. Now, I paid $88 for Harvest Moon. This was the first palette that I ordered from Ensley Rain. The Twisted Tea Party is $88. This is a 21 pan palette. This is 16. So when I ordered it, I was just like kind of wondering, you know, like, okay, that's a bit expensive. I'm getting less shadows. There are more shimmers and that in here. I have to say, I know these just look like regular shimmers in here. Like, they're beautiful, but you know, they just look kind of regular. No. The only thing that I have in my collection close to this is probably this color right here, which is that purple to magenta, hot pink shifty color. I hope my swatches do this palette justice. This shade, this shade, this shade, that shade, these two shades. Okay, I was just like, oh, okay, they look kind of similar in the pan. if you are interested in this palette in April, if you're able to pick it up, I'm going to here on YouTube in community, and then if you follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna notify everybody when this is going to be going on stock. Do not hesitate to get it. It's probably going to be the last restock, I'm assuming, because they weren't even going to restock it at all, but who knows, maybe with popular demand they will again. Do not hesitate to get this palette if you want it. The shimmers are spectacular. The mattes are so pigmented. I love it. I love it. What can I say? And I'm going to be doing shimmer swatches, matte swatches. I do eyes and hands. I didn't do arms because there's so many out there with arm swatches. And then I'm going to do this eye look at the end. So enough chit chat. Let's get started. Alright guys, this is the final look. These shimmers, so beautiful. They outdid themselves. I finished my makeup off. I used BH Cosmetics Fiji Fun, Nude Sticks Bohemian Rose, BFF from ColourPop, Low Maintenance from Kylie Cosmetics and the Kendall collab, and Shortcake from Persona. Alright guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.